Hello, my Aries Sun, Moon, or Rising. Welcome to your May 2021 reading. I have been getting this out earlier than I thought I was going to, and my camera is still not quite working yet, but I am hoping that I should be able to get that solved pretty soon. But I figured I would get this out to you guys so that you can have this reading for May, and the rest of them should be able to follow as well. It's been kind of touch and go for these videos, but I figured this is a good place to start. So we're going to do the normal reading that I have been trying to do. It is going to cover basically all of the bases, as well as cover the overall energy of the month, as well as give you advice for what to do during this month. The three decks that I will be using are the normal ones that I am using, and that is the Moonology Oracle cards, which is going to be for the overall energy. The Akashic Tarot cards, which is going to be basically everything that's going to happen. And the Everyday Tarot deck, which is going to give you an advice of some place to start or what next steps you should take. All right. So, oops, I dropped that. It's all good. I'm sorry I can't edit this, but it's going to be like this until I can get my camera fixed or figure out what's going on with it. So, let's get started, shall we? Aries, Sun, Moon, and or Rising. This is your energy for the overall month of May 2021. Springtime, getting warmer, hopefully a lot less rain, a lot more just springtime sunny weather and beautiful flowers. So let's see what's going to come from here. Aries, Sun, Moon, or Rising, what is your overall message for the month of May? That one got stuck. Oh. A new start is coming. You got the new moon card. Basically, new beginnings, new things happening, which makes sense. It is the end of spring, but it's also kind of like the beginning of the year. When things are starting to really start happening. Usually students are nearing the end of their school year. People are starting to think about vacations. I know with the world and the state that it is right now, it's probably not a good idea to go on vacations much, but maybe you guys are trying to make a change in your everyday. So there's that. So this is something that's going to be coming up often. A new start is coming. So we're going to keep that in mind as we go through the different things that you will be going through during this month. Let's see what's going on here with this month. For Aries, Sun, Moon, and Rising. This should hopefully be able to help you guys kind of gauge what's going on here. And we'll go over the love. Oh, I dropped some cards. That's a sign. We'll go love, money, and work. So that's those are the first three bits. So we'll go one by one. Love. Ooh, got 6 of keys. The iridescent moon. Iridescent moon. It shows someone who's lovingly taking care of a sculpture. There's a moon in the background. Keys is generally a grounded type of energy, kind of more material in terms of how it is. Ooh. You see how there's a waxing moon on there? That usually shows that there's an increase coming up in your life. And look at how he glows in the candlelight. There's kind of this beaming energy going on. This is a great opportunity to increase and in your fulfillment in every way. So for those who are single, this is probably, if you are kind of seeing someone or if you thought about seeing someone, this is a chance to kind of go out there and find that somebody that's going to give you that feeling again. And it's a good time to kind of start tipping your toes into the dating world again. Or if you're not interested in dating, then don't worry about it. But it says that in this realm, you are set to move forward. For those in a relationship, things were probably going to increase, whether it's a change of relationship, like a status change, whether it's a proposal, someone that you've been seeing has decided, hey, let's move in together, or getting married, or even just like someone that you've been kind of seeing that has been like, oh yeah, no, we're dating, but we're not in a relationship. It might be a time where you're going to start getting into that relationship with them. When it comes to passions, because this love section is also about what makes your heart go thump, thump, thump. And so it's not just a romantic love, but it's also a love of something that just brings passion into your life. That tells me that you're going to start getting an increase of abundance in there, and you're going to start feeling more fulfilled. So if you are an artist or a writer or someone in a creative outlet, whether it's a job or if it's just a passion of yours, you're going to feel an increase in that. You're going to feel that drive forward with that, and it's going to make you feel good. It's going to make you feel happy, and you're going to feel fulfilled, and it's just going to increase from there. So that's a very positive thing. New start is coming. I think this is definitely more of for people that are beginning a new project or beginning a new relationship or taking that next step into your life. It's kind of showing that that is something that's going to make you feel more fulfilled, especially in your life of passion, in your life of love. So keep an eye out for a change in either relationship status, or maybe you're going to feel an increase in your passion, or maybe even get more time to be able to focus on something that brings you passion. So keep that in mind, Aries. Next is money, and this one was one of the ones that dropped out too. You got Two of Forces, the Willow. This is a wonderful card to have for the money, because it talks about being steadfast and being swayed, but not swayed off course. It's one of those signs that you're going to be stable for the most part. It's a good time to enjoy things. So money not only signifies the financial aspect of your life, but it's also things that that sustain you. These are things that bring you, make your life worth living. They're able to satisfy things such as making sure you can eat, making sure you have a home, making sure that you have clothes on your back, making sure that you have the basic necessities to move on. And it's different for each person, because not everyone has the same necessities that are in need at this time. It might be different. It might not necessarily be, oh, this is how much money you have in the bank, but it's how you are being sustained during this time. And it's talking about really enjoying this sustained time. It's really like you're going to be fine. You're going to have your needs met. Even if it's not financially, it could be financially though. You could have enough money to be able to pay all your bills, keep up with that, and then also be able to enjoy a little bit of having that. So you don't have to work as hard. You don't have to scrimp and save as much. You can still save and still keep that going, but just enjoy the fact that you are able to take care of your needs in the here and now. It also talks about being confident in this, being confident in the fact that your needs are going to be met. Be confident in it. It doesn't mean start spending on just whatever you feel like just because you are feeling confident in it, but it's definitely one of those, you should feel like you can relax a little bit. You don't have to put too much energy into this. This is a good time for you. Yeah. Good job, Aries. New start is coming. You probably haven't been feeling entirely good with your finances, or making sure you have everything that you need previously. It makes sense during the state of world of things. Like, I can understand that, but it's definitely showing an idea of, well, I'm going to be okay. Everything's going to be met. Everything's going to be okay. Next card is work. So this is the work that you do, that an actual job. It could be you as a student. If you're a stay-at-home spouse, what does that look like? Or a parent, what does that look like? It could be volunteer work, something that you put a lot of energy into as a daily practice. And you guys got the Two of Keys, the Treasurer, but it's in reverse. That's not necessarily a good sign, but that's because Keys is a very material card, and it's a material suit in this deck. And material negatives, when you are dealing with practicalities such as a job, could bear little fruit. But I had to look at this. Yeah. Okay. There's a treasure chest that looks like it has been opened, and there's spillage everywhere on the floor, if you can see that. When it's reversed, it's almost as if someone just tipped the chest, and everything fell out onto you, which talks about kind of disruptive events that's going to bring you good. So it'll manifest an opportunity, but you need this kind of crazy event to happen in order for you to find that good opportunity. So think about it like this. If you're working a job, and it's a job that's been pretty, like, you've been working, it's been there, and everything like that. What if suddenly one day they lay you off because they just didn't have the money to keep you? That's going to be a disruptive event because you were banking on having this job. This is what you've been doing. But let's look back at here. Your needs are going to be met. You're going to be okay. But this is coming up to kind of disrupt what's going on here. If you're working at a job and they suddenly let you go, it's going to open up a new opportunity for you to get a better job. Go back to school. Be a stay-at-home parent for a little while. Take a vacation. It's going to bring you something that's going to be positive for you. And it's only going to happen because of this disruption. If you are going to school, maybe one of your classes isn't doing so well, and suddenly you're like, oh, what do I do? And then you end up missing the class or something like that. And now it's allowing you to kind of take a different class and see what new direction you're going. Or maybe you realize that the major that you're going for isn't really going to work out for you, and it's going to, cause issues. And then when you stop doing that major and start thinking, what is it that I want to do, you're going to see a new opportunity come up. Literally, this is just something's going to happen that's going to turn your world upside down, and then you're going to realize, this is giving me the opportunity to do this. New start is coming. Something's ending so that you can begin a new positive experience. I like that. I like that a lot. That's fantastic. Oh, I love that. Okay. Well, let's see what's going on next here. This is your health. This could be either your mental health or physical health or just overall health of your spirituality or other things like that. Anything that requires you to have a healthy mindset or to deal with things on a healthy level. Like, you could be going through unhealthy things. This is the card for you. Oh, this popped out. Oh, and it's a major arcana. This might be very important for you. The Ark of the Covenant. The Ark of the Covenant, you don't say. The number 11. I'm also seeing a lot of even numbers, especially the number 2. So 2 might mean something very important to you. Or it might be a time frame as well. Like 2 months. Give it like 2 weeks or 2 months or something like that. We'll see more as time goes on. It does talk about legal successes, such as working with someone with a contract or a title transfer, especially if there's lawyers involved, or other kind of professionals that help with transferring of items, especially in the professional world. Oh, awesome. It does talk about how you are living your true self at this time. It's a good time to be your true self. Don't let yourself get pulled into emotional drama. Don't allow yourself to be pushed into a place that you don't want to be. It's showing a very positive, health for yourself. So you're probably really taking care of your well-being here and now. So if this probably doesn't matter to your physical health, because it's not saying anything about a physical health thing, unless it's something to do with, I can't take care of my physical health until I get this resolved, which could be an insurance. It could be like maybe you are getting insurance taken care of at this time, and now you can start going to a doctor properly and getting the work done that you need to get done, or something like that. But this is definitely focusing also, like I'm thinking for most of the people watching this, it's focusing more on your mental health. You are being your true self. You are allowing yourself to not shame the fact that you have this going on in your brain, and maybe it's going to be an upswing of mental health for you. New start is coming. If the last month your physical health was on a decline and you couldn't get it taken care of because money or insurance or something like that, this is signifying that you can start now. You're going to find your physician. It's going to work. And if it's for your mental health, you're going to find yourself going through an upswing here. You're really starting to feel your benefits, all the good things that you've put out there. It's going to start popping up now. You're going to start really feeling that positive input. Whatever you put out comes back to you. Ideal. And I think that that's very positive. It is very positive, especially with everything going on. Might be related to this disruption. Maybe you'll be given more of a chance to find that positivity because you are putting that upswing to the universe. That's good. That's really good. And since it's a major arcana, that's definitely something that's going to have a very positive push forward. I think that that's going to be like a big thing that you'll be able to focus on during this time. Yeah, it's going to be very positive. The last card I'm going to draw from this deck is going to be Spirit. This is, what is your soul trying to tell you? What is it your instincts are trying to tell you, or your life is trying to tell you about where you currently are right now? We'll do this top card here. You've got a lot of, wow, 3 of Keys, the chess game. You've got a lot of keys. So it's probably a good month for focusing on your material life, on the corporeal realm, the physical realm, rather than what's going on in your mental state or what's going on in your emotional state or the world around you. It's good to focus on the here and now and the material and the practical, because that's the 3rd set of keys that you've gotten here. And yeah, that's very interesting. Well, let's see. I am seeing 2s. The major arcana is also an 11. So that's a double number. So definitely the number 2. So this could, I think it would be like a 2-week kind of process. I'm definitely kind of getting a 2-week kind of process. So maybe take 2 weeks. Don't rush anything during the month of May, if that makes sense. Could talk about social conflict, this Spirit card here. Kind of something going on with group settings and a little bit of a disruption and a conflict in social settings. So this could be with family or friends, people that you see at work, people that you go study at school with. Maybe there's like a conflict going on there, whether that's a conflict that directly involves you or indirectly just because of association. There's a clear dividing of it, and usually it also deals with higher-ups causing issues. So if you're working and the manager's being a bit ridiculous, then that might cause for this card to come up. It also could mean a professor if you're in school, or just someone that you look up to who is not really being the best person that they can be. It's saying to take a physical or emotional step back from that conflict. Yeah. Try to detach from that conflict as best as you can, which might go into what this disruption is about. Maybe if you detach from it, then you get your life kind of upswinged, and that's okay. Like, you don't have to choose sides. You don't have to feel a certain way. See the knight on the floor, knocked down, and everyone is like looking at them as if like they messed up. Think about it in the sense of don't think about what your job is trying to have you do. Detach yourself from things that are not doing their best to take care of you. Don't feel like you have to choose sides. Don't feel like you have to make a choice about something. Don't feel like there is this need to be someone that you're not, or to listen to someone that's going to cause problems. A new start is coming. This disruption might even take you out of that gross atmosphere. You might not be in the healthiest of workplaces or the healthiest of school places or just the people that you associate with. Maybe it's time to start cutting ties and to start really focusing on yourself. This is a practicality spread because I see 3 keys. 3 keys. And then, of course, with your mental health here, it's starting to go on that karmic upswing, the brilliance and the happiness. This is telling you to detach from things that will bring it down. You're not going to want to be around people that bring it down. Start looking at who is in your circles, whether it is at work, it is at school, it is at social gatherings, or even in your family. Start looking at, my apologies, start looking at the ties that you have and start cutting them. Start cutting the negativity. A new start is coming. You're going to start beginning a new, brand new, fantastic journey. And this is not a time to start with people trying to bring you down because they want you to choose a side that you don't want to choose. I mean, simple as that. Well, Aries, this is a good reading. You got this new start coming up, and it's all pretty positive. There's the little bit of, there's some disruption and there's some negativity like coming through and like trying to throw you off balance, but overall it's a good feeling. It's a good reading. You're going to have that positivity going forward, and I am very excited for you. Let's figure out what advice is going to be given to you today. Advice for my Aries. Where should we start? What to look out for? Is there anything that we need to know, that we need to focus on? What does Aries need to know? Don't mind me. I'm just going to quickly split here. Okay. Oh, you got the Justice card. Whew. Justice, justice, justice. That's a major arcana too, so this is going to be big. This is going to be very helpful. I'm going to read to you what it says exactly so that you guys know what it has to say. You understand cause and effect, and that your choices have consequences. You seek to equalize and balance, finding the fairest outcome of them all. That's exactly what your spirit was just telling you. There's a disruption. They're making you having to choose sides. You don't need to choose sides, but if you choose to not do anything, you might get punished for it because they're going to be like that. But you don't have to choose sides. Look at what's going on in your here and now. Look about the situation that you're in. Think about what it means to make that choice. What does it mean? What is the consequences? What is the potential outcome? And think about, well, I'm supposed to have a disruption. This is the only reverse card you have here too. And it's a good reversal. Think about what it means to make those choices. What is the disruption? Is that necessarily a bad disruption? Or maybe is it good? Because now you're going to start looking at your life and be like, I guess I kind of needed to leave. Think about that. And it's going to be good for you. I love that. I am so excited for you guys. This is a time of newness, and you're going to feel that this month. Sure, it might get a little scary because you're not sure exactly how it's going to end, but know that here and now, it's safe. Take that time. Get rid of the things that no longer serve you. And the disruptions that come are just going to bring in something better. Trust your instincts. Trust what's coming. Trust that you know how things come out. All right, Aries, thank you so much for watching. I hope that this May turns out to be a positive start for you guys as well. If you ever are in need for some clarification, or you just want to just get in contact with me to talk about things, you can hit me up in any of my social media that I will put down below in the section box, the description. That's the word. That you can reach out to me. I will be open to helping you guys with readings. You can schedule a private session with me. You can even just email me and say, hey, can I get some advice or something like that? And I'll do my best to help you. Of course, if you liked this video and you liked what I had to say, hit that like button and comment down below on how you liked it, or how it resonated with you, or what it could mean. And I love reading stories and seeing the comments, so that's always good. And if you liked this video and want to see more, hit that subscribe button and ring that bell so you can see my videos. I've been a little sparse as of recently, but I am trying to upload videos every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. I hope that I'll see you guys in the next one, and until then, have a blessed day, have a blessed week, and I hope to see you again soon. Bye!